Welcome to the Smores Indoors TakeOver. I'm Corey, your host. What's up, Jonathan? And he's muted.
Muted. Sorry. I was trying to be respectful.
You screwed up the entrance, man. What the hell?
Damn it. It was so good up until that point.
Oh,
I was vibing to that, man.
yeah. I'm trying to get high tech here, folks. But you know. So,
All right.
What's been going on?
Man, not a lot. I've just been working. Working. You back at work now, aren't you?
Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, let me tell you, it's first week back. First off, I haven't been at that for a while. You know, it's been a few months since I've been there. So you have to try to catch yourself up with what's going on in the news world as it is. And you know, the week before I came back, the kids went to school there in the town I work in. And the first day back, they had to shut the school back down. So
damn,
kind of a crazy first week to come back, and all kind of crazy crap with the corporate protocols with work, and so it's one of those things. So it is what it is, though. Back to work. That's all right.
Yeah.
And then, did want to mention actually a couple things. First off, this live stream tonight is going to replace our typical podcast that we would record probably tomorrow and come out Monday or Tuesday. We're going to kind of change things up a little bit, maybe do these a little more often as opposed to an extra show. We'll see how it goes. It gives us a chance to talk to you guys if you guys come on, which, like I said, I didn't say, but I'm going to say now. In the description on YouTube, you can actually join in with us and get you on screen here and talk with us. So,
which that concept is starting to catch on in the YouTube world now. Leaving the link to join in the description. I want to say we're the originators of that.
Yeah, we're the ballers and shot callers of.
That's right. To quote Dead Kid. Man, I see you got the Dr. Thunder out tonight, man.
You know why? That's like $2 a 12-pack, and Dr. Pepper is $6. Which Dr. Pepper, man, like Diet Dr. Pepper anyway, which I don't drink anything with sugar, really. Diet Dr. Pepper is hard as hell to find in cans these days.
Dude, that's all my mom drinks. It's Diet Dr. Pepper. But you know what? She never has cans. She always has bottles. So maybe there is something to it, Corey.
Bottles, but I don't know. There's just something. I think it tastes better in the can. I don't know.
They got aluminum taste, man.
Yes, there is like an aluminum shortage. I think that's what I heard was why it's kind of hard to find right now.
Why is everything so damn short? We don't have any coins. We don't have aluminum.
Because these fat asses are stuck in their house eating and drinking everything for a month.
Oh, so do you get to watch anything this week?
Oh, God, what did I watch? I feel like I watched a shit ton of YouTube. That's all I watched. I have a couple things I picked up, which I thought were kind of cool. Did you pick up anything? Or
yeah, actually, let me grab my stuff because I have it like on the shelf, like to be alphabetized. So let me grab it real quick.
Okay.
Oh shit! Can't go that far with the headset.
Yeah, be careful there. So, like I said, if you guys want to hop in with us, the link is in the description of the video, and we'll get you in here and talk with you as long as you're cool and not too crazy. We had some craziness last time, but
that was fun last time.
Yeah. So I guess I'll go with what I picked up. I actually hit like I was out and about after work one day and stopped in a Dollar General, and I just upgraded. I had like the DVD of Krampus, and I upgraded that. Nothing major there. But you know what? I'll get on Blu-ray.com occasionally and check the forums for like deals and things like that. And I saw someone post this. Only one person I've seen post this. that they found it at a Dollar General, and so I was like on the hunt to find this thing because it's something I kind of wanted to pick up, and it's pretty expensive if you buy it online. So I did like a 20-mile radius the last couple of weeks, which means I hit about 142 Dollar Generals, 20-mile radius. Hold on, you're muted again.
Built on the way back from that trip is what I was trying to say, but the joke doesn't work now because I was muted.
He's got a mute problem, folks. Anyway, what I was saying is I've checked like all the stores around me and was looking for this, and I was just happened to stop in a random store I hadn't checked out and found a copy of it right off. And it's this Hammer Horror Classics 4 Blu-ray set. It's $15. So
What? I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for that, man.
I would see if you can find it. I saw it online for like $80.
Dude, I have one like I can look out the window right here and I can see Dollar General.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure they haven't put out a new movie in a year. Yeah,
but I was like shocked to find that, and that's something I was going to mention when I brought that up. Was I haven't dove deep enough into like the Hammer horror. Have you watched a lot of that in the past?
No, and I need to. Like, I'm gonna be honest, man. I haven't even really seen all of the Universal monster movies.
Right.
Like, I've seen a couple. Like, I really need to get that ultimate collection of those too. Like, that's stuff I really need to see.
Yeah, the when it comes to Hammer, like I love Christopher Lee as Dracula. I think he's awesome as Dracula, and I love like Peter Cushing stuff. So I really need to just kind of like dive into that stuff more.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know why I never did. Yeah. So what you pick up?
Man, I've hit a family video pretty hard last Friday on my way home from work.
That brings up an idea I have, which I'll mention after you're done.
Okay. Is this everything I got? I felt like I got more than that. Oh, well, I guess I did. Oops. Well, I got to hit it too hard, I guess. But they had a sale going on, like the buy 2 for 10 and 2 for 8 and stuff. They had a couple 4Ks, which never happens at my Family Dollar. I know you've run across that. So I picked up the Mule.
Oh, cool.
4K. That was a 2 for 10 deal. This one's really good. The Invisible Man, it was $8.99, but it had slipcover.
Nice.
So, which I always try to do, like, because they always have like 3 or 4 of them that are for sale. I try to get the one with the slipcover.
Yeah.
Addams Family, 2 for 8.
Okay.
This is one I've been meaning to watch. I wanted this on 4K, but for the price, I'll take it on Blu-rays. Ad Astra.
Oh, yeah.
2 for 5. One I had to pick up physically. I had it digitally, but I love this movie. Uncut Gems.
Cool.
And another one that I'm super curious about, and I needed it because we've talked about this before. I feel the need, like if it's a 2 for whatever sale, I have to find something to go with it to get the sale price. And it's The Gentleman, the newest Guy Ritchie movie.
Oh, okay.
So that was pretty good. That same night, I hit Big Lots and found Platoon for $3.
Nice.
City Slickers for $3.
Cool.
Not mentioned enough. It's a fun movie.
No, for sure.
And I've never seen this, but it's the ABCs of Death.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
For $3. And Dollar Tree just put out a new batch of movies. And mine was completely stocked. Like, it looked like they just put it out. There wasn't a single Blu-ray. So I did get 3 DVDs. I got Death House. Have you ever heard of this?
I have not.
It's like they build it as like you can see it, the Expendables of horror.
Yeah.
So it's got Kane Hodder, Bill Moseley, Sid Haig, a bunch of people in it. I was like, $1 is exactly what I was looking for that movie. This I actually kind of shocked to see this in a Dollar Tree as Murder Party. You ever seen that? That's a cool little movie. I saw it on Netflix like a year or so ago. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
And this one, like, all right, when I was at Family Video, this was still in the new release section, and it's $1. Scary Stories, and it's the documentary about scary stories to tell in the dark, like the book.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I mean that's been the Dollar Tree's been a really good place just to get like documentaries. Oh shit!
It's a good place to throw them on the floor too.
I dropped everything. I broke it. Shit.
Man, that's something I actually was going to mention. I was going to talk about some documentaries because I watched. Dead Pit had that clip the other day about Paradise Lost.
Oh God, I love those documentaries, man.
It got me thinking about documentaries and like, it's hard to beat a documentary if it's done well. Like it's some of the most compelling stuff there is. So, anyway, my idea is one day we need to do this. I tried to get a friend to do this, but he's not down with like filming and crap like that. But I want to go do like a huge tour of like family videos, like just
the crap you could get, man. Because like I've only been in one family video ever, and every once in a while, like I hit a really good lick like that.
Yeah,
it's even better when they do the 2 for $5.
Yeah. I love going down the aisles of like random ones, down like the catalog titles, because sometimes you'll find a gem in there for like 2 for $3 or whatever. So.
Oh yeah, I love that place.
Yeah. So.
I love how they always feel the need to like inform me that I have to have a 4K player to play this movie and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have more movies than you do. Family Video. Don't talk to me.
Especially now, man. They're like, some of them I go into are sad. They're just like hanging on.
I have a question. Does yours sell the digital codes like out on the shelf and stuff?
Yeah.
What's the legality behind that? Can they actually do that?
I would think they couldn't, because you can't do it on eBay or anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like how, like it's just out there in the open. Like they have a whole section of it.
I guess they're doing it until they don't. But you know what they used to do, don't you? They used to just pitch them. And I think some people that would work there would have like 72 copies of whatever movie, Godzilla.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, but yeah, I don't think it's too legal, but they do it.
Yeah, I don't really know who's. I mean, I show my digital copies.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell anything they can to stay open at this point.
Well, if you think about it, like because I saw some of those digital copies for like $8, $9. So let's say you get $9 out of one. You rent it however many times. You sell it at the end of its cycle for even 2 for $10.
Right.
You have no cost on the movie.
No, and that's the thing too, is like now, video stores back in the day, obviously they were a lot more frequented or, patronized, I guess you could say. But they also had to pay like $100 and some for a title to rent it out. Now these video stores, I mean, they're pretty much paying.
You just go to Walmart and get what you're looking for, I guess.
Or I'm sure they get them way discounted beyond that. So.
Oh yeah, for sure. We have a viewer. Hello, Dave, in Q8.
Yes, Dave. That's actually in Kuwait.
In Kuwait. Oh, I get it.
He's actually down in Georgia right now. That's my best friend from grade school. So.
Oh, cool.
So he's watching on Periscope. We're on Periscope too.
Are we broadcasting out to all the different social media sites now?
Yeah, we are tonight. We are on YouTube, of course, Periscope, and Twitch. So
if we're on Periscope, I should probably be twerking. I feel like that's what you have to be doing.
I think you at some point you'll have to pull your dick out and
And then like all of a sudden we can't do YouTube anymore. and I'd have to be on some sort of list.
So keep up the good work. We're trying.
Thank you, Dave.
So
thank you, Dave.
But anyway, topics for tonight. I was going to come on here and just BS. Had nothing planned majorly.
Nah, man.
Couldn't line up a guest for the podcast this week, so I was like, let's just do it this way. I think we're going to have Kevin Roach on our next podcast, which is he played Freddy Krueger in The Confession of Fred Krueger that Nathan Milner directed.
That was a great short film too.
Yeah, so be talking to him about that and some other stuff he's got going on. So we actually went to the same high school and lived across the alley from each other for a while. So
pretty cool.
He's out. It's going to try to get him this weekend, and he's out shooting something this weekend. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it works out. We haven't talked really this week, so everything should be fresh. I know there's like 1,000 things I've probably been meaning to talk to you about. Is that all you picked up this week?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Isn't that weird that it's like you could be like, oh, that's all you picked up this week? Like,
right. Yeah, I was pumped about that thing. It's just
that is super cool.
It's really cool. So
I'm gonna be hitting all the freaking Dollar Generals now. Like on my way home from work, I can probably hit 6 or 7.
Yeah, I'd give them a shot. They've actually got some cool stuff out there now.
There's a collector's edition of Enter the Dragon that's been showing up.
Yeah.
So I've been keep an eye out for that. Do you remember? I don't think it happened this past year, but there'd be a glitch. They're supposed to be buy one get one half off.
Yeah.
They do it every year, like in November. In like the past 3 years, it would give you half price off the first one and the second one for free.
Yeah.
You just go in there and clean them out.
I bought like $60 worth of shit the last 2 years for that.
Yeah, which is like 120 movies.
Yeah. So, hell yeah, it's I hit up a ton of Dollar Generals doing that one year, and I mean, I didn't have to go that far. It was like in like a 20-mile radius, I hit like 14 stores.
See, I'll tell you what's going to be weird about this year. What's Black Friday going to look like? Obviously, like in-person Black Friday, I don't know what that's going to consist of. I know it's not going to happen on Thanksgiving this year.
No.
But there's nothing. I mean, I usually wait. I either pick new releases up from Family Video, like for big titles, like from Family Video throughout the year, or I'll wait until Black Friday and I'll pick them up then. There's nothing to put out this year.
No, and I mean, Walmart's already closed on Thanksgiving this year, so
I'm hoping that sets a trend. It goes back to the Friday. It is. Even I remember the first year it went to like. I always have been hitting Black Friday because if you're into buying movies, it's the best time to buy. But I remember the first year they were like, we're going to do midnight. I was like, well, okay, I can swing that. And then each year it was earlier and earlier. So you're in the afternoon on Thanksgiving, like when you should be. I've been really bad about that. Like I'll try to eat and get out so I can go get what I need to get or don't need to get. But
yeah, there was someplace this year. I remember that their sale started at 4 o'clock. On Thanksgiving. I'm like, damn, it's whatever you want to do. It's your business, but how about showing a little love to the people that work for you? You know, give them a holiday.
And me and my buddy every year we go together. And we've been going for like 10, 12 years now together.
Yeah.
And we both agreed, like, it was actually more fun to get up like at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., get ready, stop at the McDonald's, get some coffee and a fucking biscuit, and go, then go hit the stores as they open. Like, it was actually quite a bit of fun that way.
Yeah.
Now it's just like a really, really busy day at Walmart.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, even if there are sales this year, I'll do all that shit online this year. I'm not going to try to get in the middle of a bunch of people that don't bathe, and you know what I mean.
Well, the worst part, and we were talking last year, we may not even do it in person anymore because like Walmart went from it used to be the movies and games were the easiest thing to hit. Like everybody else was worried about other stuff. So stuff that we needed, like you could just go in and do what you needed. But the movies and games, you were timed. They would let so many people into that section, and you had like 5 minutes, and to get through it, and then you're gone. Like, well, that's stupid.
Yeah, I think the last couple of years I've kind of just hit them up like later in the night or the next day because typically, all the stuff that I wanted was still there the next day or whatever.
This year I did hit. I was pretty much the same way. Like the movies, you don't really have to worry about for the most part. But this year Walmart did 754Ks, 754Ks. It was like Avengers Endgame, which I didn't need, but it was all like stuff that had released within like the past month. Right. It was just ridiculous. And of course, that stuff was all sold out almost immediately.
You know the way I found to like find that stuff though later?
Just go to the section that it's in.
That or go to like a podunk town where they're still buying all the DVDs.
Yep.
So
we always
get those around here. So
yeah, the pro tip for Black Friday, especially if you want slipcovers, like if it's advertised like on the ad, especially just go to the section where the movies are normally. Get the ones with you're guaranteed to get a copy. They don't have the stupid promo sticker on them, and you can try to find a slipcover.
Here's another pro tip that I actually hit last year, and I wish I would have done more, but I wasn't really collecting this then. Is at Walmart, all their vinyl was $15. So that's like including vinyl was like $40 normally. Everything was $15. So that's going to be like my.
Wow, I didn't even catch that. Yeah, I didn't catch that last year.
I don't know how that'll be on their website, but that's the way it was.
Amazon's great about Black Friday, man.
Yeah, I bought the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon last year. It was like a $32 record at Walmart, and I got it for $15. So it was a good deal. But, yeah.
I watched Aliens today.
Oh yeah, you got to prep up for Monday night, huh?
Yeah, 3 pages of notes.
That'll be fun to watch. I'm excited to watch that.
Yeah,
that's Monday, right? I do want to shout that out.
Yeah.
So I'm visited by Voices One on YouTube. Jonathan's going to go toe to toe with Lorne from you've seen him on his house video, I'm sure. They're going to go toe to toe on Aliens, so should be a fun watch.
Should be fun. I had to watch that movie and dissect it harder than I ever had, and it's not fun to do that. It's way more fun just to sit back and go, oh, I like this movie. But when you got to sit down and be like, I like this because, and this, it's stupid.
Not to step on your, not to bury your lead or anything for your video with him, but is there like one thing you can mention that your opinion changed on watching it again and kind of studying it harder?
The thing I'm gonna have the most problem with is I know he's gonna argue that the first movie is superior, and that just reaffirmed it today when I watched it. Yeah, it's superior, but for a whole different reason. They're not even in the same genre.
No.
But yeah, I did. After I got through with it, I was like, man, I just really want to watch Alien. That's what I actually want to do. But I can't back off of my stance. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm going to the grave with this now.
Well, I think the big argument is, like you said, it's not superior to Alien, but it has its merits too. So,
well, I guess what I'm going to go with is it's the logical sequel. It answers a lot of the questions that you want. Right. It's what you want to see. You want to see, after everybody saw that movie, they wanted to see what a bunch of them together would look like, right?
Sure.
You get, and I mean, I'm sure there's not a whole lot of people watching right now. And by the time the podcast comes out, most people hear it. The video will be out anyway. But it introduces colonial Marines. It has way more interesting characters than the original movie does. I mean, the original movie introduces you to Ripley, which is the most iconic character. Right. But, you end up with Hicks, Vasquez, Bishop, Hudson, all these people, all these personalities that are just synonymous with that series now. The Colonial Marines, everything is introduced in that movie. Anything that when you ask somebody about the Alien franchise, if they've seen them, these are the things that stick out to them. They're usually not from that first film.
Yeah. So I know you're going to be on with him Monday, but you're also on with him last Monday. You guys were talking about
remakes.
I think his topic was remakes that were superior to the original. I think that's what his topic was.
Yep.
Were there any that I think you talked about one? I can't remember now what you talked about, but were there any that you agreed with, or some that weren't mentioned that you think are superior?
Man, I was like super shocked he went The Hills Have Eyes, because I feel like that got shit on for so long. But I mean, I said it on the channel. Like the original Hills Have Eyes is so boring to me, and I think it's because like I saw the remake in theaters, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna go watch the original, and like it's just a snooze fest compared to that remake. That remake is so brutal.
Yeah.
And, oh man, like you just feel so like after the the RV scene, you just feel terrible for these people, man. Like, I mean, that's a great film that doesn't get brought up enough, I feel like.
I was shocked on his stance on Dawn of the Dead.
Me too. I didn't see that coming, but
I didn't either.
I did. I mean, he's not wrong with like in the way that like Dawn of the Dead was it 2005 or whatever, 2004.
Right.
Is a way more interesting movie, I guess, to keep your attention.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know why I really love that original so much. I think it's kind of the fantasy of being in a mall.
Yeah, it's the perfect. Well, I mean, like even when I broke it down, like look, I saw the original Dawn of the Dead when I was a kid. Like that's the zombie movie to me.
Yeah. Because
of when I saw it, like, it's the better film to me because of the attachment I have to it. But
yeah,
if I'd never seen either, no history with either one, I'm probably gonna pick the remake.
Yeah, I could see that, and I think it's also obviously Lauren's a little older, but I could see like younger people liking the remake better because, to me, one thing that turned me off was like that was like the original fast zombie movie.
Yeah, but if it would have stayed with that movie and that movie alone, it would have been fine.
Yeah. I mean, I think the better fast zombie movie is like 28 Days Later, but
it's not a zombie movie though. It's an infected people movie.
Well,
same damn thing. Yeah. 28 Days Later is amazing, and 28 Weeks Later is awesome too. And nobody talks about that movie.
Yeah, I watched that once. I think I need to rewatch that one.
If we wait long enough,
I haven't watched 28 Days Later in years, honestly. So
28 Weeks Later, if you can find it on Blu-ray right now, is like insanely scarce because it's been. I think we talked about that a couple of weeks ago. 20th Century Fox.
Yeah.
So you can't find that one.
I need to dig some of the lesser frequented Walmart's dump bins. I know it's here for a while. So
yeah, it is. It's getting hard to find. More of that stuff's going to get that way too.
Yeah,
and it sucks. But yeah, what about you with remakes, man? You got some that you love more than the original?
God, I'm trying to think.
A Nightmare on Elm Street, right?
Yeah. Let me pull up remakes here.
So that's right. I'm gonna do the same thing. We're prepared, ladies and gentlemen. House of Wax got mentioned in that. I totally agree with that.
I will say one thing about that movie is I love the old one because I'm a Vincent Price fan. So I don't know that I would say I like it better, but it's really good, and like a lot of people should check it out if they haven't. Holy shit, this is a long list.
Are you on the one on Wikipedia?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I was like, good Lord.
I don't know if I can go through this. Let me just go through these and I'll say if they were quality. I could do that maybe. Here's one that I don't think it's better but it's definitely quality, is Evil Dead.
Yes.
I really love that remake.
You know what I like best about that remake?
What's that?
They did not try to make an Ash.
Yeah.
They didn't, and that's where they would have fucked it up. You take that exact same movie, but you introduce a character named Ash,
right?
And you've destroyed it.
Yeah. I think someone on that video mentioned. I'll say this one's better. And it's a Vincent Price too. House on Haunted Hill.
You know, I've never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the new one. I say new. It's 21 years old now. That is so insane to me.
It is wild.
Yeah,
I'm looking at these too. I Spit on Your Grave was a serviceable remake.
I didn't see the remake of that.
It's actually pretty good.
I'd check that out.
1990 Night of the Living Dead. I don't like it more, but it's a very good remake.
Yeah, I like that one too. I just saw this one too. It's nowhere near as good as the original, but I like the My Bloody Valentine 3D movie.
Yeah.
I think it's all right.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, Night of the Living Dead. That was actually the first. I think I saw that before I saw the original. That was kind of my introduction to Night of the Living Dead, and then I went back and watched the original. And I just like the original because of the. I don't know. There's something about the black and white in that movie that makes it more like not found footage, but like, makes it feel more real.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see what else.
I know
you like that new Psycho better than the original, right?
Man, that was such a weird fucking remake. I remember that being in theaters. Like, I think I went to see Jack Frost.
Yeah.
When that was playing. Like the Michael Keaton Jack Frost.
What's your thoughts on, I know we've talked about this before. I'm assuming you like the original better, but I know you like the 2003 Texas Chainsaw, right?
Oh, I love it, man.
Do you like the original better, though?
Oh, of course. Yeah, the original, like, it kind of transcends film, honestly. Like, I have a feeling about that movie. When I watch the original, man, like, I get this weird mindset. Like, my whole body feels a little different. Like, you feel warm in the middle of the winter when you watch it.
Yeah.
It does things that, like, movies don't normally do to people. I feel like you could smell something coming from that movie. It's an attack on all the senses. But as far as just like, it's hard to show that 74 chainsaw to somebody, like just a normie, somebody who's not into horror movies or whatever. It's a hard movie for somebody to swallow.
Right.
03 Texas Chainsaw Massacre is very intense, but it's much more user friendly.
Yeah, I think my same argument, which I don't mind. I don't mind the 2003 one. I saw that one in the theater, I think, and I think I saw it probably before I saw the original. But one thing when we had CK on the show and we were talking about the backwoods horror stuff, he mentioned that all the cast in that remake looked straight out of Hollywood. He had Jessica Biel, he had Eric Balfour, and no one looked like a star really in the old one. So
they never were. I mean, like,
it felt more real. So
it did, but the story from the original is not as clear.
Right.
There's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of suggesting in the original movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, as far as just a straightforward popcorn movie, like, just sit down and enjoy yourself for an hour and a half. Plus Jessica Biel in that wife beater and them tight ass jeans. Sign me up.
Yeah.
But I remember watching that. I was 13 when it came out. I rented it on pay-per-view. Kids pay-per-view was back in the day. It's kind of like Voodoo, but it was on cable.
Right.
And I was watching it, and I was like, I don't know if you remember this, when pay-per-view would do the you got it all day, right? It would just play on that one channel
Right.
Couldn't rewind it, couldn't pass none of that DVR shit, but you could watch it again. I immediately watched it again. I sat through it, and just sat through it again because I didn't want the movie to be over. I was really, really jacked up after watching it, so I watched it 2 times in a row. The first time I saw it. I just said fucking saw it.
It's a Kentucky education.
Yeah.
One thing I'll say about just horror in general, I think, is when you have a good movie that you're really kind of invested in, I think you get more invested in it if you don't know the actors in the movie. Everybody knew Jessica Biel, basically. They knew the dude from Full Metal Jacket. But when you're watching the original, you don't know any of these actors, so you really don't know who's going to survive the movie, or So
go ahead. Yeah,
I was just going to say, I think that helps kind of invest you more in it. So
I liked 03 Texas Chainsaw a lot too because it wasn't the same movie. Like basically, your only character that comes over from the movie is Leatherface.
Right.
And his name, their names, the family's name's different. The whole dynamic's different. I mean, you can make an art. I mean, if you hadn't have slapped the Texas Chainsaw Massacre name on it, he looked different enough.
Yeah.
Everybody would have called it a ripoff, but it's not the same movie, just remade. And I think that's where a lot of people fuck up remakes.
Yep.
Is you take iconic characters. Thankfully, I don't think we've ever seen Leatherface without a mask, right?
Right.
So, you put anybody in there. It's like Jason, pretty much. You do see him without a mask in the movies. It's under heavy prosthetics. You can put anybody in it, and you're going to be all right, pretty much.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. Which is a shame. Which I don't hate it as much, but it's a shame why the Friday the 13th remake was so underwhelming to a lot of people.
I walked out of that, man, in the theater. And to this day, I don't know why I was so disappointed with it, because I said it on Lauren's channel the other night. All I want from a Friday the 13th movie is Jason at a camp killing teenagers.
Right.
That's all I want. But it was that fact that these were Abercrombie and Fitch models, just kind of stuck in this situation. You had the guy from Supernatural running around looking for his sister. And that just overshadowed some of the cool things that movie did, like the Jason having the tunnels and stuff and the traps set up. That's all extremely cool stuff.
Yeah.
But it was just the aesthetic of that movie. They found a way to fuck it up with the way it looked.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't hate that as bad as a lot of people, but I've only seen it one time, I think. So.
I don't think we need another Friday the 13th movie now.
I don't either.
I think that movie proved to me hey, that magic's over. It was fun. Maybe drop it for 30 years or so and go back and revisit it then. Maybe there's a whole different dynamic you can use, a different angle you can come to with it. But we can't make that in the modern age. Cell phones, Wi-Fi, the internet, all this has destroyed those movies.
Right. And it really fucked up that new box set. If they have an extra one, you have to put alongside it.
Right. Just set it beside it. It's way my
Halloween set now, so.
Yeah. I don't have that Halloween set, so. That's why I didn't do it, Corey. That's why I didn't get it.
Right. But one thing you mentioned this, I've mentioned that about the Texas Chainsaws, and that I think that's why I love that House of Wax remake so much, because it's so much different. They went a different way with it. They didn't try to remake the original.
It was cool, man. It's still it lived in the time, and it's a super time capsule movie too.
Yeah,
it lived in between that Scream, I Know What You Did Last Summer kind of thing. It was at the very, very, very tail end of that, and it was into this. We're coming into Saw territory. It was right in the middle of those two things, kind of, meeting. So it wants to be extreme, but it's also this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. You can just feel it when you watch the movie. Is there a word for that? The feeling you get from something?
I'm sure there is. You would think someone that writes would be able to tell you.
Yeah,
But
that's why I defer to you. It's like you get paid to put words down.
I had it in my mind. I was thinking about that scene with the dude like sitting at the piano and then his skin starts coming off because the wax is coming off, and
Yeah.
it's like effective as hell. I felt like.
Paris Hilton was she was aggressively okay in that movie. Like,
Yeah, I had no issues with her. So she didn't like take away from the movie for me. So
no, and that's what I kind of thought it would be going in. This is going to be really distracting to have Paris Hilton fucking parading around on the screen.
yeah,
It wasn't.
yeah, and I'd say that's one that I'm not sure who put that out originally, but that'd be a good one for Scream Factory to get now that they're getting all these kind of that era movies.
They have it for sure because I have the 2-pack of the original Blu-ray of that and 13 Ghosts.
Right.
So yeah,
it's
they're those Dark Castle films.
Yeah.
So they have the right to it.
I'd probably pick that one up actually. So
I don't think I would, honestly. I mean, I already have it, so
well, I don't have it. So
yeah,
it'd be something. Did you get your Tales from the Dark Side yet?
No, I pre-ordered from Amazon. So
okay.
Yeah, I'll have it like hopefully Tuesday.
Man, I'm like anticipating these pre-orders coming the next couple months. I'm looking
Oh my god, it's gonna be great, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I cannot wait for October at the Friday set.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, we're definitely going to have Piz on once that's been out for a little bit and go over some of the new stuff. And
you know, we should be getting some more announcements here pretty soon.
Yeah, I would think. He hasn't dropped his big announcement yet, has he?
No, I don't think he can yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, Tales from the Hood's down to $19.99. I need to get that one.
Do you have any big October traditions that you do for like the Halloween season?
Not really. I mean, I used to. Me and my wife would watch especially if it fell on like a weekend. I'd watch as many. Yeah, just as many movies as I could that day. But with the kid now, it's more about just taking her out.
Right.
Which this year I don't think that's going to happen. So.
Yeah.
How do you explain that to a 3-year-old, by the way?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they'll do some kind of events, where it's like, I don't know, like a trunk or treat that's kind of social distanced or something,
I saw somebody had a really good idea, like neighborhoods, like have the kids like hang out in their yard in their costumes and stuff, and like the adults drive around and throw candy out and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that would be cool, just like reverse trick or treat,
Yeah, that'd be kind of fun.
Because man, I don't know about you, when I was a kid, dude, Halloween was like second to Christmas for me.
Dude, it still is. I mean, I just love the whole year. Like what I do every year is I'll like get a notebook or whatever, and I'll like write down a movie for every day of the month, and just watch a movie every night through October. Which I'm thinking about expanding that 2 months this year.
You could really do it in September. You could really start.
I think I want to, just because I've sat at home so long, and I want to there's a lot of stuff I haven't watched that I need to get watched.
We need to do something cool for October. We need to do something review-wise for October. We need to be really frequent in the month of October.
Yeah, we could do something every week for sure. As a matter of fact, I'd like to get a guest on, and we get a guest on each week. Get like their traditional movies they watch every year or something.
So what are your have-to watches every year for Halloween?
Ooh. Every Halloween night, I watch Hack-A-Lantern and Halloween 3.
Halloween 3. That's a good Halloween night movie.
Yeah, because they're kind of, goofy and fun, and I can kind of half pay attention to them and give out candy and whatever. So
I live out far enough where I don't get trick-or-treaters. So,
well, I'm anticipating like having more from now on, because like last year we gave out like the full size candy bars. So like,
Oh, you're that guy.
Yeah. So,
Nice.
I mean, I'm living in a small town, so not a whole lot of people are around.
Yeah, we always used to go over to the rich neighborhood. Like we go park at their country club when I was a kid.
That's what we did in my town too.
Yeah. Man, for me, like there's 3 movies that I try to watch. It just depends on the day it falls on, or I'll try to do it the day before or on the weekend before. There's 3 movies I gotta watch every Halloween or Halloween adjacent, and that's John Carpenter's Halloween. I have to watch that. Hocus Pocus. I love that movie. And Trick or Treat. That is the most Halloween feeling movie I have ever seen.
Yeah.
It looks like what I remember Halloween looking like when I was a kid.
It's definitely a good one. Yeah, I watch that one often. I do watch Halloween every year. I just stopped watching it on Halloween night every year. I kind of like put it in the week leading up to.
Man, that 4K, do you have it?
Yeah. I watched it the first time last year. It's really
Me
nice.
too. Beautiful.
And then like another thing I'll do is like, especially on weekends when I have more time and I can watch more than one movie, is I'll do like a themed like lineup of like, like last year I did. I did like a John Carpenter weekend, so I watched like The Thing and The Fog or something, and something like that. So.
I still need to see The Fog.
Yeah, I've got your copy here still.
Yeah, so you have a copy of it.
I may just have to mail those to you. I don't know. Of course, the way the mail's going, you'll get them in December.
Yeah. We I was gonna say, this past year on Halloween, man, I just hung out with Joe Bob for the night. Like, you want to talk about feeling like?
Oh yeah.
Feeling like I was a kid again, man. That was I just hung out and watched. I think he did Halloween 5 and 6. No, he did 4 and 5.
I haven't watched that enough. I need to watch that more when he does his stuff.
I love it, man. Like,
the biggest problem I've had with it, the new one, is he looks so old. Oh my God, man.
He does look old, man. Like,
you talked about Linnea aging poorly. He aged kind of poorly too.
Yeah, he's up there though, man. I think he's in his 60s.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
I told you about PJ like having dinner with him, didn't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
Super jealous.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah. But he just did one for a couple Hatchet movies last week.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. They did that newest one, Victor Crowley. That was actually pretty good.
I watched. I tuned in the other night. I saw that someone on Facebook mentioned he was on, and he had some new movie at the end of his thing that had like Q from Impractical Jokers in it or something.
That was last week. That was Victor Crowley.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Q's in it. Like Tiffany Shepis is in it. Felissa Rose.
Okay.
And they were all there. Like the whole cast was there.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I thought I saw a different name on that movie, but yeah. How was that movie?
I liked it, man. Like, do you like the Hatchet movies?
I think I've only seen the first one.
I'm not big on 2 and 3.
Okay.
Like, I can take them or leave them. Like, it's awesome they have Danielle Harris in them because she's fine. But the movies kind of suck. But the Victor Crowley, the last one, was a lot of fun.
I might check it out then. I thought the first one was good enough. So.
I did too, man. Like, I actually like Adam Green. Like, he's done some fun movies. Like, you ever seen Frozen? That's probably his best movie. That was awesome.
Yeah. I remember watching that one time and I actually didn't even know what I was watching. And then, like, later on down the line, I don't know if you ever have this, but you, like, hear about a movie and go, oh, I saw that.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Oh, no, I totally saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It was a good movie, too, man.
Yeah.
Like,
God, that would suck being in that position.
I think about it. You ever been to Paley Peaks?
No. But I know, I do know of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about that when I go out there. I'm like, nope.
Yeah. So I'd have other problems with skiing. I'd pull the Sonny Bono and crash into 3 or something.
Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah.
It's only been like 25 years.
Yeah.
Too soon. It's like 97, but it's okay.
Cher don't like that joke. Actually, she don't give a shit, probably.
Nah, she got what she needed. Fame. We're good.
It's like Tina Turner probably partied when Ike died. So.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway.
Man.
Kind of my traditions. And like I said, I think I am going to do that at least half of September. I'm going to expand my watching into September, and I'm just tired of summer this year, man. I don't know if it's because I've been at home so much. I'm just ready for cool weather and like that fall feel. And
I think I'm gonna try to take my vacation like the week of Halloween or the week before, just so I can just vibe out on some horror movies and not think about work and just try to get back into that feeling, just like why I always love that time of year.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping for some cool nights coming up so I can get the movies outside going again.
What are you doing for sound? Because I'm having trouble with that. I had a sound bar that I pulled out there. It's just not doing it.
I had I can't pull it over here, but I had a little Bluetooth speaker I bought online to go with it. Sound wasn't that great, so I ended up buying this. It's like a big monster. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like rock and rollers or something. It's like a big thing with like wheels on it.
I was just about to bring that up. Like I saw something like that at Big Lots for like $100. It's got like a 10 or a 12-inch like subwoofer and stuff in it.
I bought that. It takes 6 hours to charge it, but you get 100 hours of use out of that 6-hour charge. So
whoa!
And you can hook in like your aux cable and everything. So I'll hook that from the.
How expensive was that one?
I bought it on eBay for like $130. So I thought, that's
reasonable.
It's worth the investment, and I can take it out there if we're just sitting out and play music through it in the day or whatever. Because 100 hours, it's going to take a while to go through that. So, and it's got a bottle opener built into the side of it. So
bingo, there you go.
Oh. So,
what are you doing for a screen?
I bought like a screen on eBay for $20. It's like a 100-inch screen. And I was like strapping it to the side of my shed, but I'm actually going to build this. I actually saw this YouTube video. These people built like a, they buried and concreted 2 posts and built like a flower planter in the bottom of that. But in the top, they actually had a thing built where you could like hide a pull down screen in it. So I might do something like that.
I have a pull down screen for mine that I have attached to my porch.
Yeah.
But I need to figure out the seating arrangement better, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still working on that too. I'm going to actually. I'm waiting on some politicians to get their act together with a stimulus check so I can build my deck. But
right.
I think until then, I'm just going to kind of dig out an area and get some rock and just kind of clear out the ground there. So, and I'll build the deck on top of that later. So.
I may get in my car and watch a movie in there one night.
There you go. I could actually do that. I could pull all the way through my backyard. But, yeah. I needed to do that first night I sent you the picture because the mosquitoes were so bad.
Oh, geez. That was the Jaws night, right?
Yeah. We finally pulled out the candles. So we ordered like 6 tiki torches with the mosquito stuff to put in them, so hopefully that'll work out. So
I'd like to do it at my dad's house, man. He has a big lake, like a huge lake. Like that'd be awesome to like sit by the lake and watch Friday the 13th.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be the perfect place. You need to do that when you get the box set. You can do it in 3D.
Hey, I forgot about that. I actually can't watch it in 3D.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of fucking glasses you're supposed to use because
I think you get I don't know. You probably have to check with your, your projector, but I think it's just the passive ones. So those are the cheap ones.
Oh.
So
Well, I forgot about that. Maybe I will be able to watch it in 3D.
yeah, you can get like if they're the passive ones, you can get like 10 pair for like $10 on eBay or something. So yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for that set. I'm excited for the Dawn of the Dead box and man.
I got Mallrats coming up.
Yeah, I need to order that one too.
Dude, it's still like $28 on eBay, or I mean on Amazon. It's like that's a little much.
I think so too. That's why I've been holding off, but I don't know. Just wondering if there's going to be enough on there to warrant it.
I mean, it's definitely enough for me. You know what I mean? It's just,
Yeah.
it's to each their own with that one.
That was the first Kevin Smith movie I watched. What was the first one you watched?
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
I watched Mallrats in college. Some people introduced me to it.
So you were age appropriate for that movie.
Yeah.
So,
what year did that come out? Like 96?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
so I was second year in college. And then I went back and we had like a circus video in the town I lived in at that time. And I went and rented Clerks. And then I love that way more than I like Mallrats. Mallrats is lesser movies to me, actually, now that I watch them all. I still love it, but
Chasing Amy's amazing.
Yeah.
That one, it used to be like all anybody would ever mention when they talked about Kevin Smith was Chasing Amy, but people don't talk about it anymore. My dog's name's Banky. I named him after Jason Lee's character. I'm really bad about naming things that I have to take care of and love after movie characters.
It's crazy.
Yeah, if Ripley would have been a boy, her name was going to be Holden from Chasing Amy. So
at least it wasn't going to be Chop Top or something.
Yeah, I mean,
come here, Chop Top.
You fucking dog dick.
Oh man,
dude, I let her watch The Fly the other night. I was watching The Fly remake.
Yeah,
dude, she was into it. Have I told you this?
No.
Oh man, she was digging it. Like, the whole Brundlefly thing, and she'd be like, ew, and she was just like sucked into it. Usually she'll watch TV like and be in her tablet. But she put the tablet down, she was eating Cheerios, like she was into it. And it got to the part at the end, like where he does the whole transformation, like bust out of his like skull. And I just hear, ah! And she's just screaming, and I pause it, and she goes, I was watching that. I was like, you were also screaming. She goes, I was watching, turn it back on. I mean, she's
Dude, that box set is still sitting on my shelf, sealed.
I had to get that first one out, man.
I gotta. I'm gonna watch some of those this fall too. Like that one, I think is it Curse of the Fly. I think Lauren was talking about that. I do want to check that one out because
it's not a good movie. Curse of the Fly.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, it's pretty much popular opinion too. Like I'm saying that, like it's
one I haven't seen. So
I'll tell you what, I haven't watched out of that box set is The Fly 2, the sequel to the Cronenberg movie. I need to watch it.
It's Eric Stoltz, isn't that right?
Yep, Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched that. Actually,
that was a hell of a deal, man.
Yeah, I still see them at Walmart. So check their Walmarts. You should check them. So
I really need them to rotate that stock out. I've already bought all the stuff I need.
I know. I need them to wait a little bit though. I need some more fundage.
That Critters box set was good too. I just got it recently.
Yeah. Haven't cracked that Omen box set either.
I'm not buying that.
Well, I wasn't going to, but I sold the one I have for $15, so basically it cost me $25. Okay.
I thought about it. I had it in my hands. I already had the other Omen box set that came out, and I was like, am I ever going to actually watch these? Like, if I would do that more often, like when I'm holding movies in a store and go, are you ever going to watch this? Real deep inside.
I have two problems. It's a deal for one. I have problems with deals, and I have problems with like cool packaging sometimes. Sometimes I'm a sucker for it, and
Cool packaging goes a long way with me, man.
I know.
It goes a very long way with me.
I mean, I think ultimately that's what sold me on that Friday set. Like,
it's for sure me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just how good it's going to look next to my 10, which I've decided I'm not getting rid of. I'm just going to embrace the fact that I own every fucking release of Friday the 13th.
I don't be there. It's cool too. So,
and so much so that I'm actually thinking about picking up the Paramount 8 movie set because it's the only one I don't own. Yeah. Like, I even own the double feature Blu-rays. Like,
jeez.
Like, I just need to pay the $20, and that way I have all of them.
Yeah.
And then it's not like, man, I need to get rid of these. It's like, hey, I have all of them. So,
I tell you what I do is like, and this is nowhere near that level, but anytime I find a copy, like a DVD copy of the original Night of the Living Dead that I don't have that copy of, I usually.
Oh yeah, dude, that could go on for years.
Oh yeah, like I've got a copy of the colorized version. I've got a copy that's like this weird. It's not like the riff tracks guys, but it's like just some weird people riff tracking it, basically.
You know, we could do that because we could actually show it while we're doing it. That's probably something to do this year.
Yeah, we could do that too. There's a bunch of public domain stuff we could do that with, and I actually think I could pull it up on my other screen and we could do it like, you know, kind of. Well, I'll do it this way. Like we can have it playing here and just talk to the side, you know what I mean?
That'd be perfect.
So,
yeah, that's one to do. Like, we should like do that like the week of Halloween or something.
Yep.
I just watched it not too long ago. It's funny you mentioned the colorized version because that's what I watched. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And I watched it just like I meant to just like turn it on and just like see what the colorized version looked like, but I just kind of ended up sitting through it because it looks so weird.
There's something actually I was going to bring up now that you mentioned that. It's an idea I had for the channel, actually. Did you see the thing where Amazon Prime is going to have this thing where you can, like, not share the movie because everyone has to have Amazon Prime that watches it, but, like, you can, like, sync it so you're all on the same time for a movie?
Yeah. Netflix did that.
Did they? Okay.
Like right at the beginning of quarantine. I never tried it. I'm pretty sure you have to be viewing from a computer to do it. But they're watch parties.
Yeah. I thought we could maybe set up some of those through the channel sometime, and
that'd be really fun.
So,
dude, most public domain horror movies look terrible.
Yeah. Night of the Living Dead's a good one, though. We could do
that's probably the best one to do.
Yeah.
House on Haunted Hills public domain.
Oh yeah, the original.
Yeah, 59. Yeah,
that's worth watching.
So. Yeah, I tell you what, at Dollar Tree this time there was a bunch of those like 30 horror movies in one set.
I've got a bunch of those Mill Creek 50 movie box things.
Dude, Mill Creek is slowly creeping up there in quality.
Dude, our first episode, actually, I talked with Heath about that. They're doing some good stuff, and they're kind of flying under the radar.
And they're selling them at bargain prices, like not even like reasonable bargain. $5 Blu-rays, man.
Yeah, they get some stuff that like I'm thrilled they get. Like sometimes the packaging sucks. Like I got the whole complete series of Coach like a couple of years ago, I think, and the packaging sucked, but I was thrilled that they released those because I think the original release they only released like the first 4 seasons of that show. So
my dad loved that show. I remember watching it with him when I was a kid.
Yeah, I watched that a lot when I was growing up.
Jerry Van Dyke is hilarious.
Dude, he is.
Like clearly the more talented Van Dyke brother.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't get enough acclaim, I don't think. He was hilarious on that show.
Oh, man, he was awesome. And Dauber, man. Patrick Starr for you kids. That's who does the voice of Patrick.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that.
No, my dad called it like I remember I was watching SpongeBob in the living room one day or something when I was like 10 years old. And he was like, "Is that Dauber?" I was like, "I don't know." He was like, "No, that's definitely Dauber."
Yeah. But yeah, they did that. Put out that I bought a few of the Andy Sedaris collection because I had the 12 movie DVD set that was kind of shitty, but those movies I remember like growing up with a friend watching those, and they're cheesy as hell. But
looking around, I'm trying to think of. I think like the two most recent ones I got were probably like Last Action Hero and Anaconda.
Cool.
That is a huge guilty pleasure of mine. Is the original Anaconda?
Yeah. I forgot to say I have another. We got another pickup this week.
Oh, I see you struggling to pick it up. I think I know what it is. Oh, it's a puppy. It's not what I thought it was.
No.
When'd you get your puppy?
We adopted it from a family that I guess they had a lot of kids running around, and she's kind of nervous, so
timid.
Yeah. So yeah.
I love dogs, man. Except mine's a jackass.
She's a pretty good one, I guess. So
mine's gotten like way too comfortable in this whole like human dog dynamic.
Right.
Like he's got the roles completely backwards. Like I don't own like in his mind like he owns me. This is his house.
Yeah. It is like having like I've had cats for years. And they're easy. You just throw them a pan out to shit in and they're good to go. A dog's like having a kid. So I'm like,
my daughter and my dog argue.
Really?
I shit you not, dude. She annoys the hell out of him, and he'll be like, "Arr!" And I mean, it's like you guys are gonna have to separate. Like Ripley, go to your room, and Banky, stay over here. Like they get mad at each other over who's sitting at whose spot. It's ridiculous.
Oh, so I got. Do you ever buy or sell anything on Mercari?
What is that?
It's kind of like not quite eBay, but it's like an app that you could sell and buy stuff through. I buy a lot of movies and stuff through there. It's worth checking out if you're not familiar with it. But I sold a DVD on there and sent it out. It was going to Montana. I sent it out on August 4th. It has still not got there.
Jeez. You and Vinegar Syndrome are right there together with.
No, I sent it out. Vinegar
Syndrome. They just didn't send the shit out.
Yeah. So.
I still have an open tracking number with Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably just going to sit there.
Yeah, I was hoping to get it. I'm not.
Oh, man. They're not. I just can't think about buying anything from them anymore. So.
I will probably during the Black Friday sale, I guess. I got just a couple things I still want to get. I'll have them around my birthday, which is in March, if I order them in November. So.
I don't know. It sounds like you got your stuff from them quicker than you did Scream Factory. So.
That they eventually just canceled that.
Is Scream Factory?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I was finally just like, hey, what happened to this? Canceled it.
Wow.
I don't know, or either that or there was like a hang up on my end or something. I don't know. But either way, anytime I've ever ordered anything from Scream Factory, it's like, I'm gonna place this order and I'll be very happy here in about 2 to 3 months when I receive it.
That was kind of how I You know, I think we talked. I ordered Motel Hell from Family Video, and that took quite a while too. But
It's a good price on that though.
yeah, I couldn't complain about the price. So it was.
I actually got that release for $15 on Amazon.
Did you?
Yeah, I have every Scream Factory title that I am still actively wanting that Amazon offers still.
Yeah.
On my wish list because the prices on those for whatever reason just weekly bounce.
Yeah.
And I mean they move a lot. Like that Creepshow set would go from $40 to $29 like regularly and everywhere in between.
It's strange. Yeah, that's a good way to do it though. Can you put like a notification on that if it drops to?
I don't know. I wish. I mean, there may be some way to do it. I don't know. But legs going to sleep. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, that's just what I've been doing. That's what when I was talking to you about Tales from the Hood. I'm really wanting that to hit like $14.99 before I pull the trigger.
Yeah, I'd definitely grab it at that. I just usually when I see it, it's like 27. I'm like, damn, I don't want to pay that much for it.
It's down to $19.99, so I'm kind of like,
yeah, it's
probably time to grab it. But like, I'm waiting for My Bloody Valentine to go sub $20 and
yeah,
a bunch of stuff. I got Shocker from Family Video. That was like $11.
Nice. Yeah, I actually need to look at the Family Video list or the Scream Factory list and see what I need still.
I need so much. It's not even funny. Like I was going through, I was like, I think the next video I'm going to put out is going to be just my Scream Factory stuff.
Yeah.
I think I've got like, I don't have that much. I only have like 30 or so. Oh, they have a new list of going out of print.
I saw that the other day. Yeah.
Check this out. Let's see here. Child's Play is going out. Don't really see the need in buying that one.
It's pretty loaded.
Let's see here. Carrie. Dude, that one's still shipping from Amazon with a slipcover, by the way. Yep. And that's a very old title. Hey, that Halloween 2 Steelbook just went out.
Oh, nice.
Escape from New York is now out. Like, not available. Out. Texas Chainsaw 2's out. Ooh, I didn't realize that.
I'm glad I got that when I did then.
Wow, there's been a lot of stuff like recently go out.
The couple of these I bought the last time.
There's not a sale on these though, so it sucks.
Yeah,
so just be full price.
And that last time it was an awesome sale.
Hey, I tell you what, man, the Roadhouse that they put out is out of print. The one that's at Walmart.
And I need to hit some Walmarts then.
That's what I'm saying. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, I have that one.
You ever seen Crawl Space with Klaus Kinski?
No, I hear good things though.
The movie's fucking weird. He's like a Nazi. Like an old Nazi.
A name like Klaus Kinski.
Spoiler alert. I guess that's the main reveal at the end, but yeah. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
It's like describing Sleepaway Camp to somebody and being like, it's that one where that dude dresses up like a chick. Kills people. Whoops. Like, let me see.
About that Ninja 3 on the last sale they had, which is still on. Both versions are still on there. Did you ever see that?
I never saw any of those.
It's kind of crazy. I think that's the only one.
Okay, so I'm on their site right now. Not to cut you off, but this Friday the 13th box set is still up for pre-order. I find something fishy with that.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I sure as hell wouldn't buy it from them now.
No, not for $160.
No.
But I feel like there's been more than 13,000 copies of this thing sold by now.
Dude, it's for sale everywhere too. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm starting to wonder, like, oh, when these things go to ship out, if there really is 13,000 of them, are a lot of people going to get sorry, like email, like, whoops, we oversold it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I need that 8mm release.
Yeah, $159. I wouldn't pay for that if you're not getting the damn.
No, those things have been gone for a while.
I kind of regret now not paying that though and getting it with the
lithographs.
Yeah, because I could have sold that probably for the price of the box set.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
Dude, have you seen the Clove Hitch Killer? I actually might buy this at that price.
I actually haven't watched that yet.
It is very good.
I've heard good things.
Craft, that's another one I need. There's still a ton on here that I need to buy.
What do you think are the movies they'll announce next? Like if you had like
we're rolling through Paramount right now. I think Nightmare on Elm Street's coming, by the way.
That'd be nice.
Think about it. They have New Line stuff licensed at this point, so
that'll take them a little while to get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they wouldn't want to put that out like right behind the Friday set. So, but I do think that's coming.
Yeah.
But they're working through the Paramount library now. So, what the hell does Paramount have?
I don't know.
The internet knows.
You know what would be an awesome thing to get? I don't. I'm trying to think who owns it. It may be a Vestron title. I think maybe Lionsgate owns it, but a double feature set of the original two Blair Witch movies that are just loaded.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I would love that.
Blair Witch gets shit on so much.
No, because people are stupid.
Yeah, it's like you got fooled, man. Like, love it that much more.
Dude, I saw that in the theater like opening night, back when people still thought it was real shit, and it was crazy.
I mean, I thought it was real. I was 9, but I thought it was real.
I watched that bullshit on, what was it, Sci-Fi it was on?
Sci-Fi, the documentary or whatever.
Which is awesome. That's one of the best fake documentaries ever.
Yeah, it's on the Blu-ray.
Yeah. I think I have it on DVD, but it's on there too.
Yeah, that Blu-ray was a fucking Best Buy exclusive for some reason. I was working there when it came out. Yeah, it was like $25 too.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Which I don't think, unless they did a big special edition, I don't think I'd even, unless I found that Blu-ray for cheap, I'd even upgrade it. Because
no, there's really no reason to. No, there's no reason to. I mean, it was shot on video.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm the idiot that was like, But April Fool's. I'm looking through what they could release next. Dude, is this the one? It is. Paramount owns Trick or Treat. The one with Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne on the cover.
Do they? See, I always heard like the issue with that was the music rights, but
yeah, that would be the problem.
Or it would have been out.
They actually don't have that much. I think they have a deal. I think they have a deal with Sony now too. So I think that I Know What You Did Last Summer is going to be coming out today.
Trying to put this shit up too. I could see them maybe doing a special edition of a collector's edition of Pet Sematary.
Needs it. They've already done Pet Cemetery 2. Well, hang on. I don't think Paramount owns Pet Cemetery anymore. No.
Oh, they don't.
No, they do. Whoops. Never mind, I was wrong.
But yeah, they put out a pretty fairly bare bones version, didn't they? Of that.
I have the 4K. I really don't think there's any much on there.
Yeah.
Congo, that's coming. Has Bruce Campbell in it.
There you go. Yeah, they don't have a lot, do they?
No, they don't. Thinner. I guess we'll get Thinner.
Oh, fuck.
The Ghost in the Darkness. Maybe Shout needs to do that. But the Relic, that'll happen.
Yeah. Dude. Super 8 is one they own, it says. I could see that one.
Yeah, that's one that needs something. Yeah, they don't.
Someone
Sleepy Hollow. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, isn't someone putting out the Dead Zone? Did I see
I don't
that?
know. I didn't see that one.
I thought I saw someone was, but
Sleepy Hollow, I bet will definitely get one.
let me look real quick on Dead Zone. Maybe it's coming out on 4K. I don't know. I don't see it.
Oh, I want Shout Select to put out a Blue Chip Special Edition.
That would be awesome.
Yes, I love that movie.
I need a Nick Nolte Shaq commentary.
Yes.
Hell, put Charles Barkley in there too.
That movie is responsible for that fucking '96 Orlando team.
Yeah. Actually, I changed my mind. I want the whole NBA on TNT crew doing a commentary for that one.
Just like Charles Barkley and
Ernie Johnson. That'd be great.
Ernie Johnson moderating. Just
yep. I'd be day one buying that shit. Here's a movie I'll ask you about because I just saw it. Did you ever see the Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters?
No, I did not.
I thought that was decent. Jeremy Renner's in it.
It looked like one I needed to stay away from, but
it's kind of campy and cheesy. It's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fun.
Here's one they for sure need to put out: Meatballs.
That'd be a good one. I need to get off horror here and look at the others.
Yeah, I just went through I'm just going through. They already done Orca. They've put out a bunch already.
Let's look at the 80s here.
Serpico.
I would love a Shout Select huge edition of Clue.
Yes.
That's needed.
They need to put out Student Bodies.
Yeah. Has there been a good loaded edition of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles?
Not like a loaded edition, but
that'd be good. Coming to America.
The sequel's coming out for that, so
I could drop a lot of cash if they got a lot of these for Shout Select.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's just 80s stuff.
There's a bunch of stuff. I'm sure Summer School. Yeah. Paramount owns Summer School. They need to put that out. Good God, yep. That doesn't even have a Blu-ray release.
They put out a lot of good shit in the 80s.
They did, man. Dude, Major League, you could do Harlem Nights.
I just saw that last year for the first time ever, and that's one of like the greatest.
Dude, I love Harlem Nights, and nobody ever talks about it.
No. Ooh, 93. Paramount released Fire in the Sky.
Bingo. Like that needs one badly.
Yep.
And you can put that out under Scream Factory.
And I'm gonna need a special edition of Bebe's Kids.
I saw that earlier. Coneheads for sure needs one.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy. Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Someone's putting that out, aren't they?
Yeah, I can't think of who it is.
Yeah, man, that movie to me is kind of underrated. Vampire in Brooklyn.
I saw it when it came out. I was confused by it. But again, I was like, how old was I when it came out?
It's weird, but it's kind of fucking dark, too.
Yeah, I was 5. Like, I was expecting an Eddie Murphy movie.
Yeah. Age to watch it.
Yeah. But again, we had the rental store, man. So it's like, I just grab shit on the way home. You know?
Like rape and shit in that.
Yeah. I was like, this isn't a very good Eddie Murphy movie.
Looks like it's just getting like a bare bones Blu-ray.
Night at the Roxbury. Not Night at the Roxbury. It's not what I wanted to say. I just looked at Night at the Roxbury. The Truman Show. That's what needs a decent release. The Truman Show.
Yeah, a lot of shit. God.
Yeah, they got I'm sure there's a bunch of that they won't let them get their hands on, though.
Probably not. I would just like to see some of that stuff put on Blu-ray. I don't care if it's bare bones.
Yeah.
Like, especially, like, as much as I'd love a loaded version, just give me blue chips on Blu-ray.
Yeah, I really, like, I was being serious when I was like, I need a blue chips Blu-ray.
Yeah. So.
See if it's available anywhere. No, it does not exist. Okay.
That's weird to me, but there's just some movies that it's weird to me, period, that they're not on a Blu-ray. I know when we had Wes on, he talked about The Hitcher.
That is super weird.
There's like no real music on that to like have to worry about licensing. So I don't know why someone does not put that out.
Well, I mean, if Dawn of the Dead is having an issue with the Blu-ray release, you know what I mean? Like, I guess anything can. And the reason that Dawn of the Dead is not, we've talked about the reason. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, because this dude's an idiot and spent millions of dollars to have it converted to 3D, and nobody wants to put out a fucking 3D version of a movie that's never intended to be in 3D. He doesn't want anyone to have a high quality copy of that movie. That's ridiculous.
Here's my issue with that, though, is like, why not just put it on there on 3D too?
Yeah, fuck it, print it. Like, nobody has a fucking 3D TV. It's like it's like Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D. It's like, hey, thanks. That's like 10 years too late, but thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why that's such a popular movie. Why someone hasn't just said, fuck it, let's just put the 3D in the set.
Well, I think he's trying to get his money back for the conversion, and I don't think anybody's going to give him that.
That's probably true.
That's the issue. Nobody's going to, because I think he paid like millions to get that done. So shit doesn't pan out sometimes, dude. Give us the fucking movie back.
Yeah. Guess what? You're not making shit with it, right? Just sitting on it. So
yeah, dude, release it. Let somebody fuck it. Let Second Sight just make it bitch Region A and watch the fucking money roll in.
Well, I mean, that's what they're doing basically without him, I guess, because, I mean, 4K's region free anyway. So
the shitty part is, if you want any of the special features, and you don't have a region free player, you're fucked.
Yeah. I tell you what, that's one of the best investments I ever bought because I saved so much money on some of those titles on the Arrow sale that, I spent a lot of money, but also got a lot of shit. So,
there's a lot of cool stuff from 88 Films I want to get.
Yeah.
Like Return to Horror High, there's a Blu-ray release for it over there. And
nice. Yeah.
Their cases are cool too, man. Those red Blu-ray cases.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any of those, but are they? They're a little brighter red than like HD DVD, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. HD DVD is. Most of mine are still sealed. They're we got burgundy.
Oh yeah.
Billy Madison.
That's probably got some major laser rot on the. Well, you didn't play that one, but
it's fine.
Did they deteriorate on their own, or
they will deteriorate sitting on the shelf? But this is a universal title, so in theory, it's good. Although, like my copy of The Thing that I had on HD DVD, it's dead now. But it's usually Warner Brothers stuff. Like if it's a Warner, you got a 50-50 shot.
Well, I guess it's good that format didn't win then. So
it would have been fixed. I actually preferred HD DVD.
Do you?
I mean, I did. It was just cooler. Made more sense.
I never owned any of those. Did all of them have just regular DVD on the flip side, or was that just some of them?
No, it was actually few of them.
Okay.
Like this one is just the HD DVD. But they also had, I see like the cases were cooler. Let me see if I can find one. Show you what I'm talking about. Here's one that I still haven't bought on Blu-ray. I have multiple copies on HD DVD, but it's in days.
Okay.
Look at these little feet.
Oh, cool.
They have little feet on them, so you can just stand them up. I wish that would have carried over.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
But I just preferred them. I think it would have been easier for people to adjust to calling something HD DVD than Blu-ray. Blu-ray is a stupid fucking name.
Yeah, the name makes much more sense. It's kind of like the 4K Blu-ray. Like, I don't know.
I remember I was
Blu-ray in a black case.
Yeah, we went away from the black case. We're going back to it now, though.
I do love those black 4K cases, though.
Oh, I do too.
I'm like a fucking simpleton that just gets excited because of the case. Jesus.
Oh, yeah, me too, man. And that's why I'm surprised. You're not a Steelbook person, right?
No.
Yeah, like that doesn't make any sense.
I like Steelbooks, but like the stress of like ordering one online and it coming beat the hell, like it just wasn't worth it to me. I don't know.
I can see that.
And I'm a uniform guy too, so I like all the blue cases lined up, and it kind of bugs me when a case is bigger than normal or. But
oh, really? See, I love oversized packaging. Like you can see the fly.
I do too. I like put those kind of on their own, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I hate taller releases.
Yeah, I do that too.
Make it as wide as you want, but don't make it any taller.
Do you ever see these? I know a lot of people bitched about these. Like Disney was releasing some movies and it was like a DVD Blu-ray and it was in a DVD size case.
I have one. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a Bug's Life hanging out up there.
That would have irked the shit out of me.
It pissed me off because it depended on how you bought them. Like I got that from, which used to be like the best fucking rewards program on earth was the Disney Movie Rewards.
Yeah.
When you buy a movie or whatever, you put the thing in. That's how I got that, and it was just Blu-ray DVD. It was DVD Blu-ray combo. That's exactly how it was worded on the site.
Yeah.
If you got the Blu-ray DVD combo, it came in a Blu-ray case, but it's a ton more points. Yeah, that pissed me off.
I don't get it. What's the point?
I don't either. It's the same shit on the inside. Like, it just depends on the case that you get. Yeah, that was so dumb. I hated that.
I understand probably why their points were different on that because they were trying to get rid of that shit. But
yeah,
I don't know who came up with that idea, but they needed to be fired.
Fire that dumbass. I watched King of Staten Island the other day, by the way.
Oh, did you? What did you think?
I thought it was fun. I thought it was A-okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. Definitely spotlight Bill Burr. So
the ending kind of pissed me off.
I'm trying to think how it ended now.
Well, I'm gonna spoiler alert, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm gonna bring up some stuff here because it's the only way we're gonna talk about it. I thought he was gonna be a fireman. Like I thought that was the point of the movie. Like he was gonna come, like, he was gonna join the.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay, like that just kind of went nowhere. He's still gonna be he still wants to open a tattoo restaurant. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah. No. Man.
Like the best parts of the movie when he's at the firehouse.
Yeah.
He's like bonding with those guys. Like, oh great, he's gonna be a firefighter, just like his dad. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that dude is kind of. I feel bad for that dude because that's kind of probably a shitty way to grow up, but.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he really aired some shit out, like that he felt from childhood in that movie.
I'm sure. Yeah. That's I don't know if you know the what's her name from WWE. What's her name? One of the girls on WWE. Her dad died in the towers too.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, she's with what's her name? Let me look it up. Sorry, folks, this is good. Selena Vega.
Really?
Yeah, her dad was worked in the restaurant in the top.
I had never heard that information. You think the WWE would take something like that and shove it down your throat?
They actually did do a little, not like feature full length documentary, but like a little video about it on the anniversary of 9/11 with her talking about the whole. You know, she was really young and she, like a lot of people were coming to the house and her mom was upset and she really didn't know what was going on at first and found out, you know. So.
That sucks, man.
Yeah.
That's the only like day I can think of, like since I've been alive, where like everybody knows exactly what they were doing.
Yeah. I had a he was 1 year old then and I was like, shit, what did I bring a child into? You know?
I was in 6th grade, man. And like I remember the principal popped his head in and he was like, sorry I got to interrupt, but we have to turn the television on. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And like everybody's parents started picking them up from school. It was scary for a kid, man, you know?
Dude, that is like it's like the only like I think historical footage that like I can still watch and just still it's hard to believe that actually happened.
Oh yeah, it's wild. Like when you look back on it, it's like, whoa. Especially like I remember we started watching it like when we started watching it, there was still like, okay, this is probably an accident.
Yeah.
You know? And then like boom, like that second plane hit and it's like, oh my God, what is going on? There's no way that was an accident.
It was crazy. I think I watched like news for like at least a week straight.
I remember going home and like I still suffer from anxiety, but I was a really anxious kid. So I wanted to get away from it.
Yeah.
And like every channel was just simulcasting the two major networks, like either it was CNN or Fox News. Like you could not get it. It was every single channel, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, all that stuff. I had to go to my room and throw on some VHSs.
As I got older and kind of got into my profession, especially photography, like it may sound morbid, but like I wish I had been in the city with a camera that day.
Oh yeah, man. It's the wildest thing that's happened since I've been alive. It's like it's so weird that you can segment before that day and after that day in history.
Yeah.
Like I distinctively remember flying before and after that.
I've actually not flown after. I flew before.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We used to go to Hawaii every year. That was our thing for spring break.
Yeah.
So, like, we had, not too long before that, we just went. And then the next year we went, and it was like 3 hours. Like, it's not near as bad now to go through airport security as it was, like, 6 months after 9/11.
Oh, I can't imagine that.
Oh, my God, dude.
I'd have been kind of freaked out to get on a plane, to be honest, for a little while after that. But
I remember being nervous, but I don't know. It was so thorough, like them going through everything. Yeah. I remember like every piece of luggage you had. Like, yeah, it was gonna go through the X-ray machine, but like these two guys are gonna toss it. Like they're gonna go through it, and it just took so long to get through.
I think there was a guy, kind of going off what our where we're located. You remember the Richard Reed, the shoe bomber that came afterwards?
Yeah.
There was a guy, I think he was a former University of Evansville basketball player that was one of the guys that tackled him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
From lighting his shoes. So. Let me light these shoes up.
No, every time I think of that shoe bomber thing, I remember. Did you ever watch My Name Is Earl when it was a thing?
No.
Dude, that's a show to go watch because it's gold. But Ethan Suplee plays like the simple brother Randy, and they're trying to get on a plane. And of course, it was around that time when right after that, you had to take your shoes off to go through.
Right.
And Earl's trying to explain to him why he takes it. He's like, they're checking for bombs, Randy. He's like, there might be bombs in my shoes. He takes them off and throws them. Like towards like the front of the place, and like the security guards come and get him. He's like, Earl, just take your shoes off and throw them. You get to go to the front of the line. They still make you take your shoes off, thanks to that dumbass.
Yeah. That reminds me of the video. I used to love this fucking video. I can't remember where he was, but when whatever country Bush was in, and the dude threw his shoes at him.
Yeah. Man, I miss Bush.
God, don't we all?
It's that dude.
I actually was going to bring this up. I know we try not to get too political, and this isn't. I don't think this is overly political. What's your thoughts on the QAnon bullshit?
What do you mean? I don't know if I've ever
seen what QAnon is?
No.
It's this group of people that believe in like ultra conspiracy stuff. They're kind of like, let me pull up the whole explanation. They think there's a lot of people, like every president before Trump and since Reagan are part of this group of like pedophiles who eat children.
Oh, no. The adrenochrome stuff.
Yes.
No, I have seen this. And it's fucking ridiculous. I don't think they're eating children and sucking their blood. No. Here's what I do think is happening. I do think there is a real pedophile problem. In the world, it is extremely real. And I do think it goes very, very high up. And I think that maybe that was started as a rumor to make the entire concept sound as ridiculous as it possibly can. You know what I'm saying? So if this part of it is obviously not true, then the rest of it has to be not true.
It's wild.
Oh my God. And people are eating it up, man. I don't know if your Facebook feed looks like mine.
Well, it probably doesn't, because every every person that gets political, I just like unfollow them.
You haven't unfollowed me yet.
No.
You've been letting mine slide.
You're not waving your Trump flag. So anyway. But there are like some of these people that believe in this shit that are like up for Senate offices and things like that. So,
man, I mean, that one's a little too far fetched. Like, but I mean, there is some real deal shit going on there.
yeah,
there's plenty of stuff in that. Like I said, I would not be surprised if like some of the people involved in such things were spreading that kind of like crazy conspiracy to make it seem like all of it is a lie.
It could be, but here's the problem with it is there's a lot of idiots out there.
Yes.
That make it to the extreme.
Oh, for sure.
And that's where the problem comes in, I think. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think the healthiest way to approach anything in life is question everything, no matter where it comes from.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I love conspiracy theories like the next person, but
I love conspiracy theorists. Those are the guys who are like balls deep on like flat Earth and.
Yeah. I love like one of my favorite things is I know you're a Rogan fan. Like it wasn't too long ago, but he had Alex Jones and what's the dude he's got, the fighter that's on there with
Eddie Bravo.
Yes. When they're like going back and forth, it's just the greatest thing ever.
The best thing that has ever been said on the Joe Rogan podcast is Alex Jones going, okay, here's the thing. I'm a little bit retarded. And just fucking blitzed out of his gourd.
He was on there. They were like back and forth one day, and he was screaming so loud. I swear, I thought he was going to have a heart attack right on the show.
The freaking dog's gay.
He's like, "Bravo!"
Actually, there are parasitic, blood-sucking vampires in Washington D.C. right now.
Oh God.
Hillary and Obama both smell like sulfur. I've heard it. I've heard firsthand from people. They smell like sulfur. They are demons.
I think these Q people go past Alex Jones. So
Alex Jones is doing that shit for money, buddy.
Oh yeah.
I remember watching Alex Jones like back like 15 years ago. It was a lot more. Like he was still wacky, right? But it was like, okay, well maybe. And now he's like full on like Return of the Frog's gay and people are demons.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, if it works for you, shit.
And they're crisis actors. And
someone dropped $1 million in my lap and told me take this podcast to the extreme, I'd say, well, bring it.
Oh yeah.
What do you want me to talk about?
Yeah. What are we going for? Are we going for gay frogs? All right, we're going for gay frogs. This week, I will do my best to convince.
So here's all my horror. Go ahead and take it.
I hate it, man. I hate both sides of the political spectrum so much.
I do too. I don't know.
I did watch a Vice thing that kind of cracked me up, and like just because that way it doesn't look like we're just like bashing, like one side too hard. I was watching Vice. Vice is like I love. Do you watch Vice stuff?
Yeah, I watched some of it. Yeah,
their little mini documentaries rock.
Yeah,
and I watched one like 2 nights ago on like why is Florida like always such a swing state? Like why does it? It's predominantly Latino. You would think that would go Democrat almost always, right? And they're interviewing people who are like coming like basically like fresh into the country from like Venezuela and Cuba, because that's predominantly where those people migrate to from those countries. And they're all these people are like extreme Trump supporters, and like they're interviewing them like as to why, and it makes a ton of sense. And like Vice did not want to like admit what these people were saying made sense. It's not that they love Donald Trump. they just floated on a tire for a month and a half to get away from socialism. So whoever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. It's not that they love Trump. It was like, nah, we heard about it. We saw it. That's why I was on that tire.
Right. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's a crazy time. So. But yeah, I won't
go ahead.
Won't too deep into it. I don't want to alienate listeners.
I do not sit on either side of that fence, ladies and gentlemen. So
I'm actually like I say I joked about you not waving your Trump flag, so I didn't have you unfollowed. But if someone's like extreme on the Democrat side too, I also unfollow them. So
yeah,
I just can't take either way. So
we're getting screwed either way, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's for you. Just remember that it's us out here alone. But we'll leave that alone.
But that being said, I would say, especially when it comes to your races outside the presidency, you should definitely vote. So, especially for the people that are going to impact you daily, like your town people and things like that.
Oh, for sure. There is a third party candidate running as well that a lot of people won't talk about. So remember that, ladies. You don't have to pick one or the other. There's others.
You can always vote Kanye West.
Dude, I would 100% vote for Kanye West. 1,000,000%. Let's just fuck it. We're burning it all down anyway, right? Like, fuck it. See what Kanye can do. Maybe we'll all get Yeezys.
Maybe. Yeah.
Instead of a stimulus check, that's what Kanye would have done. Like, you're all getting Yeezys.
He's going to have a national uniform. I want to see the mom in Yeezys. That'd be awesome.
Oh, man.
God.
Yeah. I want Schwarzenegger to run, dude. I know he can't.
Yeah. Who do you think would be like a quality candidate that's an actor?
That's an actor?
Yeah.
Fucking none of them, because none of them live in the real world, so they don't even understand. Like if you had to just pluck somebody who's not into politics, they can't be anybody like that. So somebody who's willing to tell us about the aliens. That's all I'm looking for these days. Run on that. Be like, I want to tell everybody about the aliens if I get elected. I'll be like, sold.
Talking about Jesse Ventura.
I was a Navy SEAL.
Oh God, you sound just like it. I love like Rogan. You're talking about Rogan. You know, he was talking about him talking about the JFK assassination, and Rogan's doing it, and he's like, "It's an impossible shot."
Jesse Ventura is all. He was a governor.
I know.
I was governor of Minnesota.
Oh gosh!
And I'll tell you right now, Joe Rogan, that man, I can't do it. I need to think of some shit he said. It's just, but he at least 6 times in a conversation. You know, I was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's the only guy in the world could like get in an argument and piss off what was his name? Chris Kyle, is that his name?
Yeah, dude. He sued him.
Yeah.
American Sniper, yeah.
I know.
He sued him. Do you remember that TV show he had?
Yeah. I actually watched some of that. But
I watched every episode.
Yeah.
Dude, like my dad is such a conspiracy theory dude. Like I remember I forget which one it was. It was one of the Federal Reserve. He made copies of that. And gave it to his buddies.
Oh shit. No, like the JFK, I'll eat that up with a spoon. Like anytime JFK thing. I love that shit.
Here's the thing though, like look at that evidence for JFK. It doesn't look good for the official story, right? Like
oh no.
The magic bullet theory still kills me. That like they're like, no, that's what we're gonna go with.
Yeah.
No, that's the story. That's what happened. Bullet turned around. You never seen a bullet turn around?
Yeah. So I don't know. That's like one of my bucket list places is to go to Dealey Plaza.
I'm pulling up. I want to see if this. Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura. That's got to be on YouTube. It's not on YouTube. That is disappointing.
Man, get it where you got your software earlier.
From the store.
Yep.
That's where I got it. Is it available to purchase? Oh, I got a shout. This where are we gonna post this on the? Are we actually gonna like do this in an audio form and post it anywhere?
Yeah, I might do that. I might throw it up.
Got to shout out Doug, one of my awesome drivers at work. Man, he actually listens to us, like
awesome.
For real, because he comes back with talking points. So thank you, Doug.
So this could be your next president, folks.
Oh, there we go. Hype 2020 run. I like Jesse Ventura, dude. I would totally buckle up for that run.
He's a little late now, but
Jesse Ventura.
You know, I heard a story that Trump actually, I think it was 2002, he was considering running in 2004 as a Democrat. And I heard the story, Woody Harrelson was talking about it. And he was out to dinner with him and Melania. And Jesse Ventura was there because Trump was considering him for his running mate.
Well, Trump ran in 2000 and under the National Party, which is what Jesse Ventura ran as when he was governor of Minnesota. I'm sorry, governor of Minnesota.
Yeah.
But he won. Oh, no. It was not the Federal Reserve one my dad did. It was the HARP one. You heard about HARP?
Yes.
My dad was deep into the HARP conspiracy.
Yeah.
Dude, these are all on Amazon Prime. So I think you have to buy them, though. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, though, and I'm going to tell my dad this when I see him tomorrow because we're going over for breakfast. You can rent all of the episodes on Amazon Prime except the HARP episode. It is unavailable.
Oh, shit.
It's because they knew too much. I'm going to stir that pot. Like, yeah, check this out.
Because your dad you didn't know this, your dad bought the official rights to that episode.
Exactly. He has the distribution rights to it. But he did, man. He had a DVD burner, like a DVD recorder.
Yeah.
And he ran it off there, and then he just like handed it out to his buddies. Like, you got to see this.
Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, wow. Well, anything else going on? I'm trying to think of something else that's
No, I'm trying to find where I can watch these for free. That's what's going to be going on after I get off here. I'm gonna eat a chicken sandwich, and I'm gonna watch Conspiracy Theory with Jesse Ventura.
How much are they on Amazon?
They're $1.99 an episode, which is like entirely too much.
Yeah, probably.
DVD. They never made a DVD. Oh, hang on now. You can get a pirated version of it on eBay. That's what I'm looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Did I tell you about ordering Tales from the Crypt off eBay?
No.
So that set, like I have had all those seasons like over the years, and I've just lost them.
Yeah.
So they have that big box set now. Like you can get it Walmart for like $70, but I'm just not feeling paying $70 for that. Even though that's only $10 a season, I don't want to pay that. Right. So I went on eBay, and there's like 90% of them are all like $30 to $40.
Oh.
I bought one for like $32, free shipping. All counterfeit, like all bootleg, like super bootleg.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. had to send it back too, which was kind of fucking stupid. Like I thought I was gonna be like, hey, I'll get to keep it, and like I don't really care that it's a leg if they give me my money back. Like it works.
Well, that's kind of what happened with me with that Return of the Living Dead Scream Factory. It looked completely legit, and then the slipcover looked a little weird, like the imagery was a little fuzzy, and then the discs were, they were just Blu-ray BDRs or whatever, and I just ended up keeping it because it was like $7, and I haven't replaced it. Like,
well, you have it, like it's the same transfer and everything.
Yeah. It looks fine.
I have like just I got mine at the Dollar General, the one that I got, but it's not Scream Factory. It's just
I did let Scream Factory know though. I told them, I'm like, yeah, I bought some counterfeit shit. You might want to know. Here's the seller.
Did they say anything back?
No. So
too busy. I'm telling you, I think there's only 2 people who work there.
Actually, I sent them that because I was hoping they'd say, "Oh, sorry that happened to you. Here's a real copy."
They don't give a shit. They're like, well, you should have fucking bought it from us, asshole.
That's probably true. But yeah. Anyway.
Oh.
I think I may have got the money back. Actually, I think I filed a complaint on eBay and maybe got refunded.
Here's another one I got that was counterfeit. This is just when I was trying to collect them all individually or whatever. Like, there's a real one.
Okay.
Here's the counterfeit. It's like super apparent. Like it doesn't even come out. Let's see if I can get one of the discs. Like that's what. Like it's just like a generic. Like. Yeah. Here we go. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but just like I don't know what they did to. Like it just looks like washed out.
Yeah, that's kind of how that slipcover looked on my Return of the Living Dead.
It's like very inkjet.
Yeah.
I kept it.
Yeah, what are you gonna do if you bought it? Shit.
I got that one on Amazon, actually.
That's weird.
Like for one of those sellers, like
Yeah, they're usually vetted pretty well. But
well, like if you don't collect this shit and you're like, I just want to watch Tales from the Crypt, you never know.
That's true. Yeah, most people that aren't collectors would probably not even know.
No, they'd just be like, oh, there it is. That's all they know.
Yep.
Like the spines don't line up.
That's annoying as fuck right there.
It's just like way off.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hang on, the Lakers played tonight. I need to check this.
Yeah, that's gonna piss you off. They don't line up.
Woo! They beat the Trailblazers. So.
I was a little worried after that first game that they weren't going to be able to pull that off.
They're not going to be able to pull off the championship for sure.
No,
dude, if they're struggling against the Trailblazers in the first round, there's no way they're getting past Clippers.
No. I'm not saying this either because they beat my team, but I think the Heat might be kind of tough in the East.
I think it's going to be when they meet Milwaukee. It's going to be real nice.
Yeah,
they're making the Heat's supposed to make a run at Giannis this year too.
That'd be interesting.
Yep, like they've been pretty vocal that they're keeping cap space open to make a run for him this year.
I don't see him staying in Milwaukee for sure.
If they win a championship, yep. If they don't, I think he's gone.
They haven't been playing well enough to win the championship, so.
No, I think they'll win the East though.
Yeah, if they don't, there's a major problem.
If they don't even go to if they don't even make it to the championship game, or if they don't make it to the finals, then there's no way Giannis sticks around.
No.
And you want to talk about blowing that team up, dude? It's going to be worse than when Kawhi left Toronto.
Yeah, they actually been playing pretty well without him.
Yeah.
I saw their coach got Coach of the Year.
Yeah, Nick Nurse.
Well,
he's a really good coach.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Pascal Siakam he's pretty damn good.
Yeah, man, he was most improved player last year. Then he made the All-Star team for the first time this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've still got some pretty good guys. They got Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, Pascal Siakam, Fred VanVleet. They've got some heavy hitters. It's not enough to. They shouldn't be able to get past Milwaukee, but
I bet LeBron would love to have a guy like Van Fleet to replace Caruso.
Man, Caruso plays his little heart out. You leave that little bald-headed boy.
He's just not good enough. He plays hard, but
yeah, but it's just,
I don't know what they need, honestly.
They need Davis playing the 5 like he did the night before last. That's exactly what they need.
Yeah. They need someone that could shoot the ball. I know that much.
Oh my God, they brought Danny Green in, and that's his thing. He's a 3-and-D guy, and that motherfucker, like, I think he was shooting 15% the other night from behind the arc.
Was he the one that shot the 3 from the side and hit the side of the backboard?
Yeah, that was him. Like, and I remember, like, I didn't know who Danny Green was, like, until I was watching the finals last year, and they were talking about, oh, he's a 3-point specialist, and I was like, this motherfucker can't buy a basket.
Yeah,
like,
he was a 3-point specialist like 7 years ago.
Yeah, like, he can't buy a basket. Like, why are we like Avery Bradley not being there is really hurting him. And Rondo's out, but I think he's coming back. But
yeah, I think he's been cleared. So
yeah, so we'll see.
He might have played tonight.
That's what I wonder if he did. I meant to watch. I just forgot.
And they got game time until so many crazy hours. That, like, there was one at like 10 o'clock in the morning the other day.
All right, he was gonna play tonight, but he had back spasms, so he sat out.
Yeah, at least they won. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what Rondo could really do for him though.
Yeah, I mean, he's got experience in big games, so.
It's old Kentucky boy right there.
I wish they would have like set up this postseason different this year, because no one's really got a home court advantage anyway. They should have just, I don't know, not really had an East and West, just bracket out the best 16 teams. And
dude, I think that's what they needed to do forever. Like, who cares about the East and West? Well, I mean, I get why, because like if you didn't, like, you'd probably only have 4 Eastern Conference teams in.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's like the Suns, like they didn't make the Western Conference playoffs, but they're clearly better than like the Magic and the Pacers. And
man, if I was a big name, I'd just go the East. It's the easier way to the finals.
yeah, well, I mean, maybe not next year.
Yeah.
Durant and Irving and Brooklyn.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're a better team than Brooklyn. Like, I mean, the Suns are a way better team than Brooklyn without Irving and Durant.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies probably are. Like, I do hope they keep the play-in thing though. Like, if you're within 4 games,
yeah, I thought
of the 8th spot, I think they need to keep that.
I just think with the way the season went down this year, they should have just tried all kind of shit and see what happened.
What sticks? Like, I do think that play-in game's gonna stick.
Yeah, probably.
They're entertaining the idea of a mid-year, like a mid-season tournament. Have you seen that?
I didn't see that, no.
Yeah, it would. They're trying to drum up ratings for, like, around December or January or whatever. And they're wanting to do, like, go ahead.
I was going to say, when's the new season supposed to start? Like
December 1st?
Okay.
But Adam Silver said like 2 days ago that they're in talks to push it back.
I saw an interview with Reggie Miller, and he said that he thought, they probably have an East and West bubble if they had to.
That still doesn't work, though. No. You can't bubble it. Like,
no,
you can't put that many people in.
I think a lot of questions are going to be answered when we see what happens with the NFL this year.
At least that's outside.
Yeah.
That has that going for it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is there a plan yet for the NFL?
They're just playing like normal. They start September 10th. So
Really?
I mean, they canceled all the preseason games, which that makes sense. September 10th is the first game.
What about fans? Are they going to let fans in?
I think it's team by team. You know, like the Cowboys have said they're going to have like 20%, but like not the Redskins, but the team that the Redskins.
The Washington football team?
Yeah. They said they're not going to have fans at all year. So I guess
that is going to be the weirdest thing to see. Those stadiums are so huge.
Yeah. Have you seen the since we stole the WWE TakeOver thing, have you seen the new setup for their arena?
Thunderdome?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull up a picture of it here. But
got to stand.
It looks good. Let's see.
AEW is letting fans back in starting next week.
I saw that. So there's the Thunderdome.
It looks cool.
Yeah. I watched SmackDown a little bit Friday just to check it out. And I'm sure I'll watch SummerSlam tomorrow. And
I wonder how much. Oh, you going to watch SummerSlam tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. I try to watch the pay-per-views at least because I actually watched the NXT TakeOver tonight. It was pretty good.
This Thunderdome concept is strange.
Well, it looks, at least they brought pyro back. It looks, way better than what they were doing. So I don't know.
It's weird. It's like a big Zoom meeting.
Kind of, yeah.
How do you get on that?
You can go to www.thunderdome.com and sign up for future tapings to be in the.
I'm surprised they're not selling tickets for it. Here's something that says Thunderdome tickets. So
I thought it was free though.
Huh.
Sure as I wouldn't pay, but
I'll sign up for it. You have to sign a release.
Yeah. I saw there were some rules, like you can't be eating or drinking anything that has like a logo on it and all this shit.
Nice.
And if you like break their rules, you're on like a banned list or something. So can't stand up and take your clothes off, or
probably that's gonna happen.
Probably can't have an AEW sign or anything like that.
Yeah, that'd be the best thing to do. I want to see like Jericho get on there or something.
That would be funny. That's coming.
Yeah.
They'll have like his whole crew in the fan.
The inner circle.
Yeah. So.
Oh, we didn't have any guests tonight.
No. Oh well. Still 2 people watching. That's pretty good though. We've been rambling about QAnon and HARP and.
Yeah, we went off the deep end.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's about all I had to talk about. Anything else you want to bring up?
I think I'm good. Take a shower and hit the bed.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for checking out the show. I think, like I said, I'll pull the audio from this, and that'll be our episode this week. So you can check it out that way if you haven't listened to it. And then hopefully here in a couple of weeks we'll have a new podcast episode with a guest. Like I said, I believe we'll have Kevin Roach on. He's all gung ho to do it. We'll get that worked out. So until we're with you again next time, guys, take it easy.